Hello everyone, this is Ryan of Oh My Goodness Games, and I have never done a video like this before, so please wish me luck. So yes, Splatoon, that new Nintendo IP that's coming out later this month, had a demo last Friday, and I decided on a whim to record my playthrough and give you my thoughts on the game, and why this demo pretty much convinced me to get the game. It's pretty good. Let's get into it! So the first thing I would like to talk about with this game is just how much fun it is swimming in ink. I mean, it's just, I'm very amazed about how natural it feels to just spray ink anywhere and just swim to it. I mean, it's pretty much this all-in-one maneuver you can do. You need to get somewhere quickly on the map, spray some ink, swim, spray some ink and swim. Just like that. Need to hide from some people, just speed a little ink in the corner and then just ambush your opponents. Just press a button, go anywhere. Really amazed that no other shooter has actually come up with this. Probably the reason why I don't play a lot of shooters anyway, because they all just feel the same. But this isn't any other shooter, this is Splatoon. So in terms of weapon selection in the demo, we had a choice of 4 different weapons. We had the Splattershot, the Splattershot Junior, the oh-so-great Rollers, and of course, the Sniper, or Splatter Charger, as it's called in here. Now, if I had to pick a favorite out of all those 4, it would definitely be the Splattershot Junior, mostly because I like its special move where when you activate it, you get a nice little shield. Makes a perfect, ambush move. Think they're got a dude coming after you? Just say, hey, nope, I'm invincible. Bang, bang, they're dead. Go paint some more. While my second favorite, or maybe actually I would make it third favorite, would be the Roller, just because of how different it is. It's this special weapon where you place a roller on the ground and just paint in the area in front of you. So you can't fire a weapon, you can't shoot, you just have to roll, but you cover plenty of ground. So most rollers seem to be more specialized in covering the ground than actually doing kills. You definitely feel very iffy when they manage to sneak up on you, but as long as you keep the rollers at bay and just play smart, then you'll know what to do. If I had to choose a weapon that was my least favorite, it would easily be the sniper rifle. Mostly because you can't make a mess with it. That one's more of a strategic weapon, and your whole goal is to, well, actually get kills with it. You shoot it forward, you get a nice row of ink that you can possibly swim to, but it's a very accurate weapon, and I just feel like Splatoon is all about making a mess, and you can't make a mess with a sniper rifle. So that's really all there is to that. Now, since the demo was online only, I figured it'd be only natural that we talk about the online, and if I had to say, it's pretty good. I managed to play about 13 matches in my whole 1-hour playthrough of the game, and I don't think I ran into any big moments of major game lag or just unfair moments where someone was like a frame ahead of me or anything. Pretty much the game behaved good. It did everything well. No lag, no nothing. There's really nothing else I can really say in it, and I find it pretty impressive that the game can keep track of all this ink all over the arena, as well with all the 8 players playing at the same time, all at 60 frames per second, 1080p, though I've never been too picky with that, but I know there's people who care about that, so might as well mention it here. But there you go, it looks good, it plays good, it's good. Actually, if I could just gush a bit over the gushing goop, the ink everywhere, I just have to say, every time I look at this game, I just love the way the ink looks. It splatters about realistically. When you swim in the ink, you can see little waves going through it. There's actual physics with this stuff, and I just love how they put so much effort into just making sure this paint, ink, goo, whatever, it looks beautiful for being goopy, inky goo. Now, if there's one final compliment I could have for the game is that I just like how easy it is to just get into the flow. For such a very strange concept, Nintendo basically just made a shooter where you shoot everything but the people. Just find it amazing how easy it is to just get into the game. The game really, just once you pick it up and just understand its concept, you're just right rip-roaring there. It's kind of like Smash Brothers, just in a shooter sense. It's easy to learn, and I imagine it's going to be pretty hard to master. But we're on the 5th match. Remember my 5th online match? I pretty much knew what I wanted to do and what I wanted to do in Splatoon. So that's definitely the final biggest compliment I have for Splatoon, and I'm very glad Nintendo let us play the game in this fashion. Now, if there's one concern I do have with the game is that I've heard that it's not gonna have local 4-on-4 multiplayer, and from what I've heard of the shooter community is that's a very nice thing to have. You know, like something like GoldenEye, which honestly I never really played, but I was never really a shooter kid anyway, but I do know that that seems like a very good thing to have, and from what I've heard, Splatoon isn't gonna have that. If there's one big thing I would just recommend we get put into that game, Nintendo, is please have us have some local 4-on-4 multiplayer, just like the good old days. And really, any complaints people could have over lack of voice chat could be null and void. So you pretty much got a great product here, and I was pretty much won over by this demo. I'm gonna try to get those amiibo packs because, well, I'm an amiibo collector anyway, and just I like the designs of the Inklings, but Splatoon definitely is a very fun time, and I would recommend to just support it. You see a lot of people like to say that Nintendo just banks on their old stuff like Mario, Pokemon, or Legend of Zelda. Well, those people had been wrong for like forever, but I'm very glad that Nintendo is pushing this, and that they're trying something new. They're putting a product out there that some people have been saying they have. Nintendo has a competitive shooter, just with a nice Nintendo coat of, well, ink, not paint. Because that's how the saying goes. But in any case, those are my thoughts on Splatoon. I pretty much am going to get it. Say, what do you think? Totally not a pre-recorded cell phone recording of Tommy?
Potato.
That is just wonderful. Thank you so...
This is a pre-recording of me saying potato.
Dang it!